There you go.
How'd you guys meet?
I was moving out of my home where I had lived for 12 years.
Barking Dog Studios.
In New York City. I decided to have a party. I invited some of my most personal friends.
Not me.
But the place was right on the ground level. And there was a young man who came to the party. And the way I am today, I would say, welcome, my friend. Even though I do not know you, please help yourself to the champagne. But I wasn't that way then. This was 30 years ago. I told him that if he didn't, I said, who do you know here? This is a private party. And he said, and he mentioned to somebody, he said, but you don't know me and this is my house. And I said, you're going to have to leave.
He was being obnoxious.
And he wouldn't leave. So I said, well, I'll tell you what, you're either going to have to leave on your own accord, or I will escort you out myself. Anyway, I wound up taking him outside myself, but he wanted to fight.
What's wrong with kids today, 30 years ago?
I gave him the opportunity. This is my own. I'm making this up at this point. I think I told him. I said, "Go ahead. If you want to fight, go ahead. We can fight right here." Anyway, let's not talk about this anymore because it really got ugly after that. Anyway, but I looked around, and it wasn't me and this man anymore. It was me, this man, and then this guy. But where did he come from? And what is he doing out here? It's like he wants to fight the guy too.
Well, see, I wasn't invited either. I wasn't. You didn't know me then.
You wanted to see what was going to happen to him.
No.
Because you knew that was going to happen to you next.
No. We were friends of friends. So I crashed your party, and I saw this guy being obnoxious, and I was like, I didn't know you personally, but I was a big fan of your work for many years. Since I was in primary school, perhaps. And
later.
I remember your lettering and loved your work and everything. So, I saw that the fight was about to brew, so I was like, I'm on Parker's side.
What's really great about Mort is that if he asked you to do some work when he was in charge of Crack Magazine and you did the work, he would make the work you did better, and he wouldn't even ask for any money or any credit.
How's that?
Well, you rewrote a number of things that I did, and you wrote some of the things that I wound up.
That was my task as an editor. In the old school, editors used to be involved in the creative process instead of going, "You're late."
Right.
So it's interesting. Weren't you guys kind of rivals for a little bit? Because you worked for Mad and you worked for Cracked?
No, I did not work for
You did
Mad.
some crazy, right?
I thought you worked
I
for Mad.
did work for Crazy.
No, but after I met him, I was in Cracked, and I was like, Rick, what do you want to do for us? And I guess you were doing Mad Balls at Marvel, so I was like, let's do a Mad Balls parody.
Right. That was a good idea that you had.
Sometimes I thought
he's got some good ideas.
Sometimes 30 years ago I had some good ideas. But also had him letter some stuff, and since he was under contract,
We went out to lunch.
Marvel, you couldn't be credited.
We went out to lunch, I remember that.
Oh, a couple times.
It was like, I think you took me to Needix.
Oh, come on.
I'm just kidding.
Come on. I must have gotten you a steak.
That's a hot dog stand in
Yeah.
New York.
They used to have a good expense account back then, so I'm sure
And we knew
it
some
was
of the
at
same
least a
people.
ham boy you got.
We knew some of the same
It
people.
was basically through Pat Redding
Yes.
Crafts. I think that's who I crashed your party with, was Pat, because Pat I knew from school.
Well, Pat is still, she's still around. I'm Facebook friends with Pat.
She's one of my favorite artists.
She's a lovely person.
I wish she would do more. We did an awful lot of work together, and we did newspaper strip for the Post for a while.
She was really hot, too.
She was a character. She's kind of like a biker chick.
She grabbed one of my friends one time and pulled him into a bathtub full of ice. I've never seen anybody do that before.
Who'd she grab?
Jack Morelli.
I just did some work with Jack. We did a romance comic with Paul Kupferberg, Secret Romances, and Jack lettered a bunch of stuff.
He's turned out to be one of the best letterers in the comic book business.
Present company
He
excluded.
learned a lot from me. But,
well, that's why.
But Jack is a very talented artist, Jack, and writer too. He's an excellent writer. Believe it or not.
So at the risk of revealing your real ages, how long have each of you worked in comics?
how long have we worked in comics?
Yes.
Does that count before you were getting paid? I would say
professionally.
I would say that I've been working in comics, for over 60 years. Because when I was a kid, 60 years ago, I used to draw pictures to make people laugh, and things really haven't changed
What was
that
your
much.
first paid job?
I can't remember that long ago.
When did you get on contract?
Oh, geez, let's not talk about boring things like
Were
that.
you freelancing for them before you were?
Man, these questions, you're just firing them too fast for me. My mind takes a long time to process these things there.
I'll tell you, my first pro job, and likewise, yeah, like in summer camp, I was the editor of the camp paper and drawing comics, but that don't count. But in '84, I sold my first Superman story to DC Comics. And then in '85, I became editor-in-chief of Cracked Magazine at the ripe old age of 23. And that's about the time I met you, I guess. It was probably 85, 86. Well, when did you leave Clark and Dog?
What's that?
Your studio.
Clark and Dog.
87.
Oh, was it? Oh, so I was already at Crack.
Yep. Well, I think we should tell her to turn that thing off now.
James.